Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. I am Pam and I am a crocheter who knits a bit. I reside in Southern California in the Inland Empire where currently it is quite cold. On this channel we kick it old school style, so don't forget to grab a pen and pad and take some notes. I do leave information in my description box, so always check that out. How is everybody doing? Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for the thumbs up. And welcome back to my regular subscribers. I hope everybody is well. So this is episode 91 of Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. And I wanted to update you guys on what I am involved in. I'm involved in a lot and I love it. I did not make any New Year's resolutions. I just decided that I was going to try some different things, step outside of my comfort zone a little bit. And if I want to knit and crochet all the things, that is exactly what I am going to do. So when I started hearing about all of these alongs, I thought, let me get involved. So the first along that I am involved in, I am participating in, is the Sellevision by Crochet 80 HD. Her channel will be linked below, and it is, you can crochet or knit a shawl. She gives you pattern choices, free patterns, paid patterns, crochet patterns, knit patterns. I really like that she did that. But I chose a shawl. I've made one before, I think about a year and a half ago. And I really like it. It is by Vicki Howell through Yarnspirations. And it is called How to Knit a Triangle Shawl. It's from way back in the day, 2015. It is a YouTube tutorial, and I will put that link below. I really liked it, and I'll show you why. This is my project bag. If you don't know, I love project bags, stitch markers, pink things, and I love ladybugs. I put a ladybug on everything that I make. I think that they are good luck. So in my project bag, look at the inside of this one, you guys. You guys have seen this one before. You'll hear it crackling because there is a plastic bag inside of here. I do that so that the yarn doesn't leave any remnants behind, and it's free and clear for another project when you're finished. I also keep my information on, of course, the index card is all the way at the bottom. Pardon the crinkling. I keep the information regarding the pattern or the tutorial that I'm following on an index card. So it's always right there for me, right at my fingertips. I can grab it and see which row I'm on or whatever information I need. So again, this is by Vicki Howell via Yarnspirations. It's from 2015 and it is How to Knit a Triangle Shawl. Now you're thinking, a triangle shawl? No. This triangle shawl almost has a chevron look to it, and it's because of the way that you knit it. So as I said, I've done one before, but this time I am doing this one again. I am using my Chow-Goo red lace needles. I decided to knit for the shawl along, and I am using this beautiful cinnamon swirl cake. I had a coupon for Michael's. So, because normally I would just go to my stash, but I thought, let me go to Michael's. I have to use it. It was going to expire. And I saw on YouTube somewhere, someone had a cinnamon swirl cake. So I went, and these are beautiful. Excuse me. I don't edit, so what you see is what you get. I'm sorry. That's just me. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. Those colors are in my wheelhouse. And I believe the name of it is Oyster. That is the name of this beautiful colorway. Cinnamon Swirl Cake by Caron. And I love Caron cakes. I wanted something that had light shades in it so that you could see the stitch work. The last time I made this shawl, I used a Mrs. Babs Yowza ball, beautiful bluish, all kinds of colors, jewel tones in my wheelhouse, but you can barely see the pattern. So let me show you what I am talking about. I love boomerang type shawls. So this one is that shape. The colors, I'm not color controlling. I am just letting them do their thing. But pay attention to the bottom here. Do you see that ridge at the bottom? Okay, so I could do this. Do you see this ridge right here at the bottom? And then you see how the colors are going up and out that way. That's what I like about it. Hopefully you can see that. That is really nice. And it comes from knitting 2 together and then knitting 3 after that. And this is a free pattern. It's a tutorial. You can see where I made a little boo-boo right there. You do have to pay attention because you have to move your stitch markers every other row. But oh, now you can really see it. Look at that. I absolutely love that. So this is going to grow, and the shawl along it started January 15th. That's when we all cast it on, and it ends, I think it's March 31st. I have my notes over here, so that's why I'm looking over here. It ends on March 31st. So if you haven't jumped in, then please do. She is on Ravelry under Glam Fam, capital GLAM, capital FAM. You'll find her on Ravelry, and she is Crochet ADHD on Instagram. So I'm going to have fun with this, and I will get a nice shawl out of it as well. So that's the first along that I am involved in. Get this back in here. The second one is I'm making a temperature blanket, you guys. I have never, believe it or not, made a temperature blanket. Never. I've made plenty of blankets, but never a temperature blanket. So when I saw Linda Crochet and More and Zelda NRJ3, otherwise known as Louise, if you know, you know, they're collaborating on the temperature blanket. So the thing that I like about this temp blanket is that it's not every day. Now, if you're doing one that's every day, that's awesome. I can't. I work full time, and even though I do manage to do some type of crochet or knitting pretty much every day, I just love the fact that I could look forward to working on my temperature blanket every Sunday. So it's every Sunday. That's only once a week. And I came up with I thought a pretty cute idea. I ran it by Z. I talked to her about it, and she thought, hey, that's great. You know, I'm going to do it too. And I'm like, of course. So I came up with the idea of adding a rain row, a row for rain, because we don't have snow here in this part of Southern California, and we do get rain. Now, it either pours drenchingly or it doesn't rain at all and we just fry in the heat. It's really extreme here, and we don't have true seasons. So when I started my temperature blanket, because I had to catch up 2 weeks, it was pouring rain all last week. And I thought, what a great idea to add a rain row. So if it's raining on that Sunday, I am going to add my rain row. And it was raining on that Sunday. Last Sunday, it was pouring. So I got to add a rain row. So let me show you the bag that I'm keeping everything in. I chose my colors from my stash, and I'm using Craft Smart from Michaels. I didn't really want to buy any more yarn, and the Craft Smart from Michaels has a thicker number 4 consistency than Hobby Lobby or some of the other yarns, and I wanted to try to keep it the same. So I bought this beautiful, I love this bag, it's so me. I bought this bag from the Dollar Tree. I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought my bag. I needed a big one because, let me see if I can show you guys. I have everything in here. All the yarn is in here. And these are pretty much full, I'm sorry for the crackling. These are pretty much full skeins. Oh, these are pretty much full skeins of yarn because I didn't want to run the risk of running out, because I will be working on this for an entire year. The other thing is, this stitch is new to me. It's called, oh gee, the Speedy Granny Ruth stitch, and that came from Krista of the Secret Yarnery. So when I first looked at it, I thought, oh geez, and Z is always getting me to just move outside of my box, stop putting stop signs in front of me and just go forward. She said, just try it. It's really easy. You'll get it. And sure enough, I watched the video and I tried it and I love it. I love this stitch. It is super fast. So when I went to the Dollar Tree, I got my booklet. It says Weekly Planner 2023. I told you guys I like ladybugs. So this is my book that I keep in my bag for my blanket. And this is where I will record everything. Then I had to come up with colors. So I went through my stash. Again, I picked out all of my Michaels Craft Smart yarn, the newer Craft Smart, not the old one. And I came up with my temperature chart. I put it in here, punched holes in the handy dandy index card, and this is my chart. So I keep my chart inside of my booklet, right here in that flap, and then every Sunday I log the high and the low. And whatever it says the high and the low is, when I wake up, that's what I'm going to put in my blanket. I'm not going to wait until the temperature changes, excuse me, later on that day. And if it's raining on that day, then I will add a rain row. So let's get to the colors. And I have a pink pin to go with my booklet. Okay. We don't usually dip below 30 degrees. Like tonight it's supposed to be 39. That's pretty cold for this part of Southern California. So I only did 40 to 49, and if it goes below, that will be this purple. Okay, and this I think is the only one that's big twist, because it has pretty much the same consistency as the Michaels. So this is purple, for 40 to 49 and below. My 50 to 59 degrees color, this is Michael's Craft Smart. This is Sage. And it's a lovely light green. That's Sage. For my for the degrees of 60 through 69, that would be Raspberry. This is Michael's Craft Smart, Raspberry. For 70 to 79, I chose Coral, Craft Smart. And for 80 to 89, excuse me for bending, I had to cake this because this was all over the place. This is Pink. And I had this in my stash with no label, but the consistency, the thickness of it matches the Craft Smart. So I was happy about that. And then 90 to 99 is Nova Scotia Skies. And this is Hobby Lobby. I'm sorry, I do have a Hobby Lobby in there. I love this colorway. And I have a lot of it, so that's why I wanted to use it. Nova Scotia Sky. And for 100 and above, this is Wine. It looks brown, but it's not. Excuse me. This is Wine, 100 and above. So those are all of my colors. Now here is my rain row. And my rain row is a cream. I have a lot of latte cakes. Latte cakes. So it's cream latte cakes, which I thought was good because this has little furry things on it. So it reminds me of rain. So I thought that was kind of cute. And so in my bag, I keep all of my colors. I keep my booklet, and this was gifted to me, and this was made by Ella of No Catchy Name. Like that. My hook is in here. I am using a K hook. I'm a very tight crocheter. I'm a very tight knitter, and of course I have some snips in here. And you guys are like, can we please see the blanket? Good grief, Pamela. Okay. So, I am all caught up, and here is my temperature blanket. I was going to say cast on, but cast on 204 stitches. That's what Linda said to do. So that's what I did, and look at that. So you can tell the temperature was kind of the same. And then I am using, oh my gosh, I forgot. To separate the rows, to separate the weeks, I am using this charcoal gray. Michael's charcoal gray. So you can see there's my rain row right there. And in between, the last thing I did was my charcoal gray. I'll add my second rows on this coming Sunday, which is perfect because football is getting ready to end. If you guys don't know, I'm probably the biggest NFL female football fan there is. And I watch every game all Sunday, Monday, Thursday, every game there is. So it's about to end. It's coming down to the wire. So this will be perfect for me to do on Sundays now. I look forward to working on my blanket. So there it is. Now, another thing about the blanket is the Secret Yarnery, Krista, she has fringe on hers. And I am going to do the fringe. Of course, this will be cut and nicely even. I'm going to do the fringe because I do not want to sew in all of these ends. And I've never made a blanket with fringe on it before. So you have automatic fringe and then you just go back and add more to kind of fill it in. And it looks great. So if you guys want to get in on this, I highly suggest that you do, because once a week, that's it. No fuss, no muss. Go through your stash, pick the colors that you like. And I will link Z's channel below where she talks about the temperature blanket, and Linda where she talks about the temperature blanket as well. They are collaborating. They're collaborating. And so yes, get involved, and I'm pretty sure the blankets are going to end up being so beautiful. Now, even though Z and I live in Southern California, I'm in the Inland Empire. She is on the other side of town of Whittier. We're about 45 minutes from each other. Our weather is different. And that's really interesting too. Our weather is different. It's not the same. So that'll be interesting to see as her blanket develops, and to see as everyone's blanket develops. That'll be fun, and the colors that they chose and everything. So of course we have a whole year to work on that. So awesome stuff. The next along that I'm involved in is a crochet along with Doycreations. That is the beautiful Jeanette. And we're crocheting a blanket. So get your scraps, but they're doing a circular blanket. So what I decided to do to help me finish a blanket that I've been working on for probably 2 years, I'm going to crochet along with them. But my blanket is a granny square blanket. It is the Continuous Square by Nadia of, Yarn Utopia. Nadia of Yarn Utopia. See on Emerald right there? That's my form standing there. She has on the, it's the jacket that you make out of a granny square cocoon. And it's continuous. You don't slip stitch over. You just chain up and turn, and you end up with a perfect square. So, excuse me. I won this bag several years ago from Rail of the Dabbling Hook. I entered one of her giveaways and I won this bag. There's a matching small bag that I use that to keep all of my knitting needles and stuff in. But this is holding a granny square blanket that is probably going on 2 years old. And in here are a lot of my scrap yarns. Most of them are 4 weight. I will get up again and show you, because everything is stuffed in this bag. I haven't gotten very far on this, but it is full of scraps. So this will help me finish up the blanket if I do the crochet along with Doycreations. And I may have shown this to you guys a while ago, but so far, this is what I have. Isn't that pretty? And what I'm doing is when I finish with one ball of yarn, I literally just close my eyes and reach into my bag and pull out another ball of yarn. And it's a surprise. And I just add it on. I do the Russian knot and I add it on and I just keep going. That's pretty. So I will leave the link below for this granny square, how you do it just continuous and you're not slip stitching over. There's no gaps and spaces or anything like that. I know I have my card in here somewhere on what I know. I'm using a K hook because to go down any smaller, this would be standing up in the corner by itself. Because like I said, I'm a really tight crocheter. But so I think this is the last along. Oh no, it's not. So crochet along Doycreations. And the next thing that I am involved in is called the Seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop 2023, hosted by Kimthecraftynomad. She did it last year and it was a super success. This really allows you to step outside of your comfort zone, make anything that you want that represents the seasons where you live. So 2023 has started. Our first project is due in March for spring. So we can only do teasers. We can't show you our project. We can show you our yarn. We can show you our beautiful project bags. This beautiful bag was made by Priscilla of Distinctive Crochet. Hi, Priscilla. So my project is in here. Beautiful. I love bling. My project is in here, and I am using beautiful yarn by Chelsea Luxe Yarns. I love her yarn. Absolutely love it. I think I can show you the yarn, but let me move over here before I yank my project out and you guys can see it. Something I'm doing that I haven't done before, I'm using mohair. I'm holding mohair with this beautiful yarn. And I'm holding this double. I have 2 skeins of this, 2 cakes. This is called Sagittarius. I am a Sagittarius. This is the Zodiac yarn collection from Chelsea Luxe. So it was gifted to me for my birthday. Thank you. You know who you are. And look at that. Isn't that luscious? So stay tuned. Seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop 2023. I will definitely link that below for you. If you want to get involved, you have to watch the video and then do what she says. Email Kim, the Crafty Nomad, let her know that you want to get involved. That way she makes a list of all the participants and everybody is doing their projects and experimenting and having fun. And it was a lot of fun last year. You guys jump on board. That's it. I'm not in any more alongs. That's it. But I got the most beautiful Happy Mail package, and I'll make it quick. Creatively Altered is a local yarn shop in Ohio. I had heard about this yarn shop a few months ago, and I went online and checked everything out. Beautiful aesthetics. I love the way the shop is set up. I would feel, just by looking at it online, I would feel so comfortable just walking in there and just soaking it all in. I love the way that it is set up and the way that it's decorated. I got a beautiful package along with a beautiful note from the owner, Christy of Creatively Altered in Elmore, Ohio. If I'm ever in Ohio, I will definitely stop by. If you are in Ohio, you should stop by and show some love to Christy at Creatively Altered. I love that name. I won't read all of the note, but I just thought that this was super sweet. She said one of her knitters and crocheters introduced her to my YouTube channel. She's also a crocheter who knits a bit. She said she really enjoys my videos. I thank you for that. I appreciate that so much. I don't take that for granted, and I'm so happy that you guys like my channel and spend some time with me. She said she wanted to send me a little gift, and I had mentioned in previous videos that I love Malabrigo. Are you guys ready? All of these colors are in my wheelhouse. I screamed. I screamed when I opened the package. And my husband's like, did you buy more yarn? No, I didn't. This was gifted to me. You guys, look at this. This is Worsted Malabrigo. It's called Indonesia, number 723. Look. These are my colors. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous. I don't know what I'm going to make, but whatever it is will be something special, and it'll be for me. This is Worsted. I love it. Indonesia. Color 723. Love, love, love this. Thank you, Christy, so very much. Again, if you guys are anywhere around the Ohio area, Elmore, Ohio, stop in and say hi to Christy at Creatively Altered. I know you'll like the shop. Check it out online. Even if you want to order something and have it sent to you. This is beautiful. Thank you so very much. I wanted to show you something that I made probably a year or so ago using Malabrigo yarn. This is the Yolanda Soto poncho. You may have seen me wearing it in one of Z's videos because I think I wore it to the very first yarn event that we went to in Los Angeles. Stitches West, I think. I'm not sure. Rhinebeck West, I'm sorry. But yes, this is all Malabrigo. That's my wooden label right there from All This Wood. Now, it looks like it's small, but it's not. Malabrigo has a lot of give and it has a lot of stretch. After I blocked this, I ended up having to frog back because it was all the way down past my knees. So just so that you know that. But this is beautiful. It's Malabrigo. The next thing I'm trying to get my hands on is some Malabrigo Rasta. I told you guys that last time. I tried to get it from my local yarn shop, which is Buku, and she didn't have the colors that I wanted. So that's still my quest. Thank you so very much, Christy. I love this. That was very sweet of you. I appreciate this. And I will definitely share with you what I make. I will let you guys know. It'll be right here on Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. So thank you guys so very much for spending some time with me. I appreciate it. Get involved in all of the alongs, and I hope that you are taking care of yourself. Please be kind. And I will see you soon. Okay? Bye for now.